Hello and welcome. You guys, I just tried to do a different reading with some different cards and it just wouldn't work out. They just didn't want to talk to me at all. And I thought, well, I would change out the decks that I was using because I feel like I've been using these decks for about a week or more. But it feels like these are the decks that want to talk to me right now. So, in order to bring you a really in-depth reading and a reading that is really, really speaking to me, where the cards are speaking to me, I feel like I need to use these cards because they are the ones that are calling out to me. So I'm sorry if I'm using the same cards and you might feel like, oh my goodness, she's using the same cards here. I have to use what calls me. And who knows, maybe another deck will call me when I'm in the middle of it. I don't know. But this is what it's calling me. So this is what I'm going to use because this is what feels authentic to me. Okay? Okay. Thought we were only going to take one of those, but apparently that's not the case, they said. So let's see where they want to take us. The path of the gods. Decisions, meetings, and future plans. Okay, Spirit. The healing temple. Restoration, cure, and safety. Okay, it feels to me like you're being called to go outdoors. As I look at both of these cards, it really feels like you're being asked to maybe take a bit of a break and spend some time outside. You might have been working a lot, or maybe you've just been going through a really powerful healing period and you really need to take some time in order for your body to kind of restore itself. I know we have had some really, really powerful energies. I know personally I've been going through a lot of that as well. And if you're on that same wavelength, I feel like you are being asked to really take some time to be able to um, restore yourself with this restoration card here. It just feels like there is energies that need to kind of settle down. I don't typically get, okay, they're not even going to. Let me go any further than that. They made me stop. So, seraphims, okay, yeah, this is a really, really big energy that's coming forth, you guys. And I see Heart of Source here, and I can just feel the vibration coming off the cards even. This is, and I've been really terrible at promoting myself, but I'm shamelessly going to do this for you guys because I think it's for your own good. I mean, it's not like I get any money or anything from it. My videos are free here, so why shouldn't I promote myself? It's not like I'm saying, hey, buy me, buy me. No, I don't get anything for it. I'm not even monetized. I can't even get enough subscribers to get monetized and views. So this is bringing me to Heart of Source, which I did an initiation on New Moon, May 26th, which might be about a month ago now by the time you see this reading. But this Heart of Source is pulling me to that because what it is Mott brought me back the cosmic heart, my own cosmic heart. And for all those that are on there, receive their cosmic heart back. And if you're seeing this, you're someone that needs to receive that back. The Heart of Source, your own connection to Source Heart itself is what they're saying. And if that sounds shameless for me to do that, then you're probably not looking for that kind of an initiation because you understand where the intent is coming from. If you're on here and you are at that point to where you are requiring to receive that cosmic heart upgrade in order for you to move into this beautiful new frequency that we are, and not just move into it, but stay in it, vibrate at it, be it. is what they are saying. So that is what this is reminding me of. So shamelessly, I am promoting my own video, and it is on my other channel, The Dragon Mother. It's in the description box below. It is called um, Talking Stick Medicine. So there's a little talk before the initiation. It's probably about 20 minutes in, something like that, I think it is, where the initiation starts with Maud. She just shows up. I'm sitting here like this, talking, and all of a sudden, oh, there she is. And she brought that cosmic heart back. And it was very, very emotional. It's very raw. So I had tears rolling down my face. You might have the same thing happen. Okay. So no judgment here, you know. So we've got Seraphim's Gateway, and it's fascinating because the Seraphim and Elohim are considered to be a dragon energy, is what my collective has told me, and I am like the Dragon Mother. I am part of that collective, the Elohim, the Seraphim. From the ancient energies, and that is what that is the ancient energies. Okay, and Source is ancient. I mean, come on. So we've got the Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support, and the heart of Source, all encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. And that, why did that come in? I'll have to watch this back and see. It's kind of freaky to me sometimes. So there must have been a spirit or something that pulled that. See if I can push it back. Yeah. There must have been a spirit or something in front of the camera. And I've noticed that actually when I'm doing different I looked back actually in that activation that I was doing, and I had I had my left hand up, and I could feel the surge of energy that was moving through my hand from Mott, and I had my eyes closed the whole time, so I didn't know what was going on in my outer world at all. And when I went back to edit that, and I could feel that surge, and not only could I feel it, I could see it on the screen. My screen was surging while she was putting that energy through me. That is how incredibly powerful it is. And you guys, something else I want to say, a lot of times when I'm doing toning or healings or things like that, when I'm recording them, they don't even record the sound. And it doesn't matter if it's high pitched or if it's low pitched. I did one this morning with my Dragon Mother collective that I posted, and when I went to tone, it was a very low tone, wouldn't pick it up on the recording. I had to go in and adjust the recording, and it's in order for you guys to hear it, because a lot of people, if they don't hear it, think they're not receiving it, which isn't true. You're receiving it anyway. But it is such a new frequency that some people cannot hear it. So the recording was not even able to pick it up. I did my best to bring in as much as I could on that, but I'm just saying that you may notice those kinds of things that are happening with you as well, okay? And then I have the I am presence, light body activation, accessing the divine within. And that's exactly what that cosmic heart is about, being able to access the divine, sitting in balance, not judging, okay? Not judging who you are. You are both, okay? You are duality. You are living in duality, and you are that, okay? And the acceptance of that, with a loving intent. All right. Living from the heart, following the heart for what the experience that you are here to have. Okay. That is what is coming forward. And they wouldn't let me shuffle, so I'm going to take one from the top. Ancestral. Like I said, you guys, the ancestors, like I said, it feels like this is really, really ancient. Like the dragon energy and that thing with the seraphim is what is coming through. Karmic release, healing the lineage, boundaries. And I talked about boundaries just recently in a channeling. And I do so much work, you guys, that I'm not sure exactly where that one is, which channel it's on. I don't know. And Lemurian is also wanting to come in. And what they told me is the Lemurian is coming in because they're coming back in because we're at a stage in our earthly development now to where they have not been able to reach. Okay, so it's a new energy here. So they're coming back in to experience that with us. to be kind of as guides, to guide us through that. Because there was a few things that happened with them that kind of went sideways. Okay? So they're here to guide us. And they're wanting to be here a lot. Like Lemurians have been very constant in my readings over the last few weeks, I've found. In my channelings, in my readings. They just all of a sudden they step forward. They're like, here we are. Okay, Spirit. Thank you. Is there anything else? Luminescence as well has been coming forward a lot. Both? Okay. So we have luminescence, and luminescence like has her heart, and look at the energy from the heart, right? She's living from the heart. She's feeling her heart. What is happening within that heart? And that's really interesting because, the heart of source is placed right here. I'm just going to move this up a little bit. Okay. Sacral chakra. This is the water energy, the creation, right? Core of creation here. And then we have fire, Solaris Sublime. And there's that dragon energy again, you guys. Dragon Kundalini. Look at her, like she's leaned forward here. And look at the base of that Kundalini there. The dragons, see that? And how they're wind, see that? And not only, you guys, there are the two, but there is also the birthing of the child here. So this is the first time I've ever noticed that on here. So this is basically you coming back into that space of yourself, of the inner child, of innocence. And this is fascinating. Because I looked at the bottom of the deck here when I went to put it away, and it said, trust your innocence. And that's what I feel this is. That's what this is right here, this white dragon here. And I had white dragon come in this morning. I did a channeling, and I had the divine feminine, white dragon, come in for that channeling as well. So I feel that that energy is very relevant. Okay. So the masculine, feminine, and divine child. Like we always say the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Well, the Son is the child. And it's interesting because they talk about it being the Son, but it's really masculine and feminine. And you'll find in different cultures, like for example, here where I am in Ecuador, when there's more than two children, if there's a boy and a girl, they both become boys in the speech. So they would say, if they only had one boy, they would say my niño, and one girl is niña. Okay, but if they have two, so if they got a boy and a girl, it's niños. It becomes masculine. So when you think about it in that way, when all the things that we've looked at in the Bible, and it's like the Father, the Son, it's the child, is what they mean, and that is how the translation has come, is that is the child, and the Holy Spirit is the mother spirit, the feminine. So we've got the masculine, the feminine, and the child. Oh, there you go. Okay, so she's bent over here. She's birthing this child here. Okay, it's really beautiful. New blueprints. Okay, you guys, I have never seen this card. I have never seen this card. It's the first time. And I've had this deck for a long time, and like I said, I've been using it steadily for the last few weeks. And I have never seen it. It's an 11, which is the master teacher. Okay. New blueprints. We are in a totally new energy right now. So we are working as if we are new children because we have not been here. We do not have an opportunity to have deja vu because we have not been here. It is new. We are creating on the move. Wow. I'm going to bring in this card of innocence here because I feel like it is extremely important to bring that in. It's right with the Seraphim's gateway there as well. This is really beautiful. I'm just going to get a couple tarot. I don't really read these as tarot. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really read them as tarot. I don't even know why I read them out and say, oh, this is this card, because it doesn't really matter to me. I read the energy of them and the pictures on them. Kind of like a kid that can't read, when I look at the pictures. Yeah. So the Ten of Earth, or the Ten of Pentacles, this is about receiving everything in your physical life here that you have been looking for. Happy family, great career, enough money to do what you want to do with it. Healthy, all of those things is what this card is about, and it's the first one out of the deck, so that's pretty amazing too. Here, what else do we have? Like, this is a really beautiful reading. Oh, and I just noticed 1, 2. King of Waters. And again, this guy looks like a magician to me. Just looks like a magician. But he looks happy. He's smiling. He's got, balanced emotion. He's a loving energy. Okay. So that's a loving energy that's coming in. We'll see the story that comes out here in a minute. Oh, there's 3 there. So we have the messenger of air, really dreamy energy. We have the 9 of air. And I do not see these cards as worry. I see this as, becoming that leader here. Like, this is the center here, the leader. And look at, pulling in this energy here. Whatever this is, this can be the abundance that is, flowing to you as well. And here's the Queen of Water right underneath the King of Water. So this is also talking to me about balancing the energies that are around you, and especially with this new blueprints that are coming here. And I did a reading, A Promise Not to Be Broken, I think it's called. A Promise Not to Be Broken. And it was about kind of a dare almost. It's on my Dragon Mother channel. If you haven't seen it, go back and listen to it. But it's almost like a dare from the darkness, daring those of the light to not break a promise when the going got tough. That could they remember to live in love. And that's what this feels like to me, that this reading, that this has balanced out here, that, somebody stood within their own authenticity. They balanced themselves somehow here, with the heart coming back into their own I am, right? That angelic present, that divine support, letting their heart lead them, setting healthy boundaries, okay? And trusting your own innocence, because we really get stuck up a lot of times in being guilty for the things that were done, but we experience things here as a newbie every time we come. We're new every time we come, and we think we should know better, but we have to really remember that we don't have a memory when we come here. So we have to trust our innocence, and we have to trust the purity of our heart when we come. And that reading is about that, trusting the purity of the heart, that you remember what is right and what is wrong, that you remember in the back of you what you promised, and you kept that promise. Okay. Oh, and then we've got on the bottom of the deck here, we've got the 9 of fire, and this card talks to me about pulling in a wish as well, a wish that's granted. So you guys, this is really incredibly um, beautiful here. The energy that is coming in, the light, the heart, the innocence, the divine connection here with the masculine and feminine. We've got the child that came in this dragon card here as well. You know, really incredibly beautiful. Congratulations. What a beautiful energy to sit in. I'm really honored to have you here, within this collective, sitting in this energy. It shows me that you have done a lot of work and that you are living through the heart and from the heart. All right, beautiful souls. Thank you once again for joining me. And until next time, please remember to always let love be your guide.